So I probably shouldn't be tempting fate as much as I'm about to be, but fuck it. Ironman's not that hard. My Ironman recap video is just gonna be how I tripped on a pebble and broke my ankle. So I quickly realized I was about to do what I always do when I tell you guys I have a fitness goal, which is tell you about the goal, disappear for approximately 6 months, and then tell you that I completed the goal. It's not a bad habit, but I figured this Ironman is a little more special than the other ones to actually document this for you. And today's actually an easier run, so I can bring you guys with me. I don't feel too bad about that. So today's a nice, easy, long run. It's gonna be 90 minutes. We're gonna finish in the dark because I fucked up. And I feel comfortable taking you guys because, again, it's an easy run. I'm not just gonna be like dying, heavy breathing the entire time, because I don't think any of you want to hear that, unless it's your thing. We don't judge on this channel. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm tired. Friday I did a hard workout with Joey and Juji Mufu.
Oh, no.
Is that okay?
We did front squats and 400s, and that sucked. That was the first time I've puked in years. Saturday, some strongman, hard bike session. So today's just gonna be a nice flush hour run. So I just picked these guys up over the weekend. These are actually carbon plated shoes, and I made an Instagram post that this is like the equipped lifting version for running, where these are actually helping me out a little bit. You'll have to let me know if I should make videos on weird stuff like this running wise. I don't want to change this into a running channel because I'm not a runner, quite honestly, but anything you guys are interested about running in terms of lifting, all that kind of stuff, let me know. So we're dead ass gonna finish in like nighttime. Do some reasons I'll talk about in the future, despite the fact that it is 6:10 right now. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning to me, because I'm right now living the life of a vampire. More on that in a future video. Okay, so the only problem with this trail is what you're hearing right now, probably. So I'm getting the shit kicked out of me by the wind. I will get to a better section, and then we'll talk about why I don't think the Ironman is all it is cracked out to be. I was just like, I'm gonna wait till the wind dies down. I don't think the fucking wind's dying down. I just got the only news you don't want to hear. God damn this wind. The only news you don't want to hear on a long run. At least one for 90 fucking minutes. Headphones are on 10%. We're gonna be gogginsing this shit. No music. About 25 minutes in, we made it to the portion where the wind is not just destroying my microphone. So I should probably clarify what I mean by the Ironman isn't difficult before this video gets 1,000 dislikes from people that just read video titles. It's gonna happen anyways. Okay, so Ironman isn't difficult. I say heavy breathing. What I mean is, I wholeheartedly believe that any human is capable of completing the Ironman Triathlon. I think the Ironman has gotten more mystique to its name than the actual event itself, in that you don't have to have any particular talent or skill to complete the Ironman. It really is just a matter of, if you set your mind to it and you have the patience for it, you will complete the Ironman Triathlon doing the training. You don't have to have any particularly great skill in fitness. You don't have to have any particularly great skill in movement. You just have to do the training and you'll complete the triathlon. And I know that sounds easier said than done, because the training is a lot, but it just is a matter of do it. I think this is best explained by how my programming is even set up right now. So I have a 6-month plan laid out, get me to the Ironman and to complete the Ironman. And the only real variable in that program is that the time of my sessions increases over the course of the training. So you'll hear this all the time in running, 10% rule, increase your volume by 10% each week to avoid injuries and get your volume up. And that's almost what my progression is. It's almost a 10% increase each week in volume. That's really it. With Ironman, you have the kind of privilege of not having to worry about speed workouts too much. It's more so just time on your feet, and then also kind of a nutrition aspect of getting used to eating while competing / exercising. That's it. That's all Ironman is. So literally just staying on your feet for a long ass amount of time. Again, I am oversimplifying, but I wholeheartedly believe I could train anyone with the proper amount of dedication to the goal to complete it, regardless of any other variables. 100%. I think Ironman is this perfect example of goals we think are insurmountable at first, because we're only looking at the end result. So if you're only looking at the end result of Ironman, 140 some miles, yeah, I'd agree with you. That seems impossible, something you don't want to do all that. But if you look at the baby steps, like today, literally doing a 90-minute run, this started off with 30-minute runs into 60-minute runs. It's all just incremental baby steps, and if you look at it that way, it becomes much more digestible. I'd also like to preface this this is all around the goal of simply completing an Ironman. So us more mere mortals, this is not disparaging the actual athletic contest of Ironman, because that training is legit insane. But this is just kind of the mindset I'd like you guys to have, which is not that Ironman's possible, that goal you want to achieve is possible. It's probably not. It's just a matter of identifying what steps need to be taken incrementally to get you to where you want to be. You identify what's the most important task that needs to be done, you do that. Identify the next most important task, you do that, and you keep going. You don't look at that end goal, freak out, and then just decide, I can't do it. Okay, so we are 45 minutes out, got 5 miles down, and now's the fun part where we gotta go back. So if you want the easiest secret to running a long distance, run away from your car or run directly away from your house, wherever you're starting from, straight line away from it. And you don't really have an option after that. You can either walk your ass back, and depending on how far you ran, it's going to take hours, or you can suck it up and fucking run. So always run a straight line away from what you're going for, and you'll probably PR your distance. So we gotta crank out another 45 minutes. It's gonna get dark. I kind of knew that, but it's gonna be aggressive this time. I'm really late today, but we'll get through it, guys. It's gonna be 10 miles total for the day, and this is about the max distance I'll go without bringing carbs with me. So anything over this I have to carb out in the middle of the workout, just because I will legitimately run out of carbs, and that's problematic. All right, 45 minutes, round 2. Let's get it. Another good tip for you guys, especially for longer distance stuff, is save your faster effort for the end. So the way I run these long runs is it gets progressively faster. So I start off decently slow. That warms me up into it. My last few miles, I'm usually cranking. And that way I can be dead tired at the end, still have gotten all my mileage in, and I didn't just crash out halfway through the run. So I'll see a bunch of people that aren't very good runners. They can't get their distance in. They fucking sent it off the start, and then they die like 2 miles in. So just to clear it up, this video isn't coming from like a cocky ass attitude. It's like, fuck it, I'm better than the Ironman. But like, actually, you are better than the Ironman. I think confidence can be done from a place that is just that cocky attitude. Just believing in yourself a little bit more, addressing these things step by step, realizing that you probably can do a lot more than you think you can do, which I think is a lot of people's problems. They kind of have themselves in this box, and if they just take one step outside of it, they'll increasingly take more and more steps and kind of realize what is genuinely possible for them. So yes, not cocky, but you are better than the Ironman. Shit's not that hard, and if you wanted to do it, I 100% believe you could. All right, it's official. Headphones are dead. Closing this out. Stay hard. All right, so the bitchy part about this run, or I guess you could call it a good thing, is to get home. I don't think you can see it yet. We got to get up that. Yeah, I don't think you can see it. What the fuck is up with these gnats? So in true GoPro fashion, my camera battery died off at the end there, but finished up 10-mile run for today, just under 90 minutes. So we hit 8:43 minutes per mile average for the day. For the actual Ironman, I'm realistically planning on running 10-minute miles. By the time I've done the swim and the bike, I think that's just where it's going to be at. So all these training efforts, I'm just trying to keep myself under that 10-minute per mile pace. Just so by the time it comes to race day, I've already felt that pace, and I've only ever ran faster than that pace, so it feels hopefully easier on that day. What I will say is we did kind of sort of beat the sun. I wouldn't call this nighttime yet. It is what it is. So after I finish these runs, I am pretty depleted. You can kind of tell now. So the first thing I'll do is always carb up, so simple carbs, and then I'll go home and actually fill up on carbs. These runs deplete water, salt, and carbs, so I always refill as much as possible on those. Obviously I get protein intake in for muscle recovery, but I'm always making sure I'm back to my fully hydrated level and then also fully carved up, and my glycogen stores are back online, so I can actually like function after these things. Yeah, but I think that'll be it for this one, guys. Hopefully I've increased your confidence towards these kind of impossible challenges, or challenges that we deem impossible. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope to share more of my Ironman training with you guys in the future. Let me know anything you guys want to see, any questions you guys want answered. As always, thanks so much for watching the video. Hope to see you all in future content.